Hey, what's up guys? Lukey Pooky here with another TF2 video for you guys today. Today I'm going to discuss a rather controversial weapon in the competitive community, the Sandman. The Sandman is a scout melee weapon that allows you to hit a ball at enemies to stun them and do a tad of damage at the cost of 15 max health. The Sandman ball acts like a grenade projectile and takes a quarter of a second to launch. The scout is a goddamn maverick, hitting his ball with perfect accuracy every time. The ball stuns proportionally to time traveled with a minimum stun time of 1 second and a maximum of 7. In addition, a crit ball stuns the enemy for an extra 2 seconds. The game considers the ball a melee weapon rather than a projectile, meaning that the higher random crit chance that melee weapons have carry over, so on pubs you'll notice that the Sandman ball crits like almost every time it seems. Baseballs that hit no players will sit around for 15 seconds, allowing you to pick them back up by simply running on top of them. If the ball hits someone, it will disappear after only about 3 seconds. And if you can't pick the ball back up, it'll regenerate after 15 seconds, or if you hit a resupply locker. The penalty of 15 less max health is pretty detrimental, leaving you with only 110 max health, allowing you to get one shot by a point-blank rocket, and nearly one shot by things such as pipes and scattergun meat shots. So yes, this penalty is big enough to keep many scouts, including myself for the most part, away from the Sandman. But I was surprised to see that the Sandman is used a ton according to statistics. According to TF2stats.net, the Sandman is the most used baseball bat with 25% of all players having it equipped. This absolutely blew my mind until I actually used my head. When you're fair and add up all the stock bat reskins, all 10 of them, you'll see that about 42% of players use the stock bat or one of its reskins. But I've digressed, as these statistics don't necessarily tell whether an item is overpowered or not. For instance, the degreaser is the most used pyro flamethrower by a bit, but I wouldn't call it overpowered in any sense. So at this point you might be wondering why I'd even question whether the Sandman is overpowered or not. Well, it turns out the Sandman just so happens to be banned by just about every competitive TF2 league that's ever existed. Why exactly is this the case? Having the ability to stun a player is viewed as unfair, especially in serious competitive play where the players with the most skill should succeed. Even if stunning a player is hard to do, which it really isn't with the Sandman, let's be real, it's still cheap and unfair. With the Sandman, a Highlander team's heavy becomes practically useless, being stunned every time he shows his face. The heavy already has enough to worry about with spies and snipers, so baseballs are the last thing he needs. The Sandman is also incredibly cheap versus snipers. Scout is super vulnerable to a sniper at long range, but the Sandman gives him the time to go in where the damage with the scattergun is effective, or gives him the time to run away to safety. Also, a scoped-in sniper can be hit by a Sandman ball so easily, leaving him stunned out in the open, a sitting duck to the enemy sniper. There's a billion other ways the Sandman can be cheap and stupid, like in a scout versus scout fight for instance, but you should get the point by now. Remember when in Call of Duty Black Ops, everyone used the stun grenades that allowed you to damage an enemy's vision and have them move at turtle speeds? No, that's just me. Remember when PlanetSide 2 added an expensive grenade that literally made an enemy's game crash? I think that was a thing, I don't even remember. The point is, do not give the ability to stun a player in competitive games. It's cheap as hell and annoying. So is the Sandman banned for a good reason? Yes. Should the Sandman be changed? No. The Sandman is a really fun weapon to use, and although it can be cheap and annoying, I would not say it's extremely overpowered or anything on pubs. On the other hand, it should be banned in competitive play due to it being easy to abuse. Let me know what you guys think about the Sandman in the comment section below, if you agree with me and think nothing should be changed and it should just remain banned in competitive play, or if you think otherwise. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for more videos like this, along with tutorials and other cool stuff. Also, thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. Have an awesome rest of your day or night, and peace out.